Good morning. Here we go. Bat cycle, that's right. Good morning, W. Oh, it feels so weird being clean shaven. Still so weird. I'm gonna try to readjust it. I think we're good. I think I got a loud enough voice where the mic doesn't need to be right up on me. There we go. I like changed the placement of it. Now I feel like it's more precarious. I got a Pixel watch, so I'm going to track my heart rate. I guess, I don't know how this works. I guess if I do this, spinning. I rearranged the room. Plants are over here, just off the camera. Snowed today in Michigan. I have a nice, you can't really see it. I gotta readjust the positioning of the camera a little bit. But on the ground is a yoga mat. So now I could do like chest exercises. I could do some core stuff. And that is what we're gonna be doing today after the cycle. Getting it in.
Bulkbogan official said, how many twat can hawk twat hawk if hawk twat could hawk a twat?
Good morning, Bulk. The answer is 1 million Hawk Tuas. And then she rug pulls on Hawk Tua, crashing the Hawk Tua market and leaving our friends with a bunch of worthless Hawk Tuas all dried up. How many people have to fall for the same scam before it's illegal? I'm pretty sure it is illegal, right? And you got Crypto Rose. What's the sales pitch? Because everyone seems to fall for it. And I honestly, I don't know. I don't think there's enough news out there. People get car salesmen. What is the angle that they go at, though? Because it's easy to be like...
said, once is sympathetic, but any more than that is your own fault when it comes to the same type of scams.
Yeah. I mean, people should know better, but again, it's like very weird niche fan bases that like have probably never thought about crypto in their lives are like learning about it and being like, oh yeah, look, everyone's like at the same time learning about the history of crypto and being like, oh my God, I can't believe it's Bitcoin is like almost $100,000. So if I, you know, a lot of famous hooks. Wow, I didn't think this was that popular, but that's Bitcoin. That is the original, not some scam token. And then I think it's more than
I've never seen anyone
waving
pay
a big
with something using Bitcoin.
Yeah, never ever. Domino's had it where you could pay for a pizza with a Bitcoin. How bad does that feel? People that bought a Domino's pizza for a Bitcoin. And they're like, if I just would have not eaten pizza that day, I'd have $100,000 in the bank. Or would you? You'd have to sell it. But, I mean, you would. Yeah. Or just like the stupidest guy from your high school becoming a millionaire because he
Was the whole point not to either convert it or spend
irresponsible
it
with his
regularly?
money. Yeah. Crypto as an investment is worse than the stock market. You're gambling way worse. Now, I'm all for crypto. I support crypto, but you have to, it's relatively stable on a day-to-day. Like, Bitcoin isn't going to crash to zero tomorrow. There's just like too many people, which is to its benefit. It can't crash that hard.
No regulation
definitely be
means
less
no
tomorrow.
government interference.
Yeah.
It also means no lawful interference.
Yeah. Bitcoin is like a universal currency. So it is an advancement. For the first time ever, I mean, the US dollar was kind of getting close to that anyway, but for the first time ever, Bitcoin, and, you know, a lot of the technological advancements, like,
Volkswagen official said, decentralized monetary system just leads to it being used for illegal stuff.
yeah. But it is interesting, too, that everyone has the receipts. So everybody's wallet is like the full blockchain or whatever. That's interesting. Hard to, like, commit, like, super fraud. You can't just print money. There's some strengths to that when it comes to, like, a currency type. Now the problems. Gas fees suck. Gas fees.
Byzantiev said, sad thing is it's a good idea marred by the execution.
Marred by the execution. Gas fees make it so it can't be used, like, to replace anything. You gotta use
Volkswagen
it for big
official said,
purchases.
I mean you literally can print crypto.
Well, I mean, if you do that, though, you mine it.
You mine it?
Some only have a certain supply. There's so many different things you can do to control that. You know when that happens, as opposed to you know when the Federal Reserve prints money. I have no idea. So it's something where everybody knows for sure when something happens. Like, there's a benefit to that for sure. And also, you can mine it, but at this point, like, mining a single Bitcoin takes like a nation a day or something. Like, even if you have a supercomputer, it's so
Byzantiev
computationally
said,
expensive.
if I could make meaningful purchases on it I'd be into it.
Yeah, I think that is the key that they've been chasing. So a lot of different, you know, the big boys, you know, Ethereum and Litecoin. Litecoin was like the closest to solving this. And then there's Bitcoin Cash or whatever, which tried to be Litecoin. So Litecoin tried to be like, let's get it so we can get close to using this for everyday things. And then that kind of, it just didn't work out. So, close but no cigar. One day, we'll have something. I want to open an old prospector. Bring me your hard drives. Did you have a lot of Bitcoin and you forgot your password? Come on down to Junction Gyms. I'll crack open that hard drive. I'll get you your Bitcoin.
We could go back to the haggling system.
That's my $1 million idea. But now I got to do the easy part, is be able to crack wallets wide open. But once I do that, I'm a millionaire, baby. I'll be a total millionaire. Once I do the easy part of solving something that nobody on the planet has solved. Let me just rent a quantum computer and crack these wallets wide open. It's gold! That's an interesting too. Literal gold mines are out there.
I wonder how much money I could make shopping and queuing for people.
Screwed out of it. Shopping and queuing for people. Yeah, I mean, that's what Shipt is, right? Or Instacart. Apparently, a lot of money. So much that
Volkswagen official said,
type of business.
So after yesterday's I got another idea for a modern sequel for a classics book.
Oh yeah? What's your sequel idea, Bulk?
Byzantiadev said, at Volkswagen official go on.
Yeah, so...
Volkswagen official said, George Orwell's Animal Content Farm.
Yes, I'm so in. Take my money. I'll invest. I'll be an early investor. Go and write it.
Byzantiadev said, the pigs would be the worst in TikTok.
Yeah. I know of Animal Farm, but I've never read it. I know the horrors. And the cats are the bad guys. The cats are like the worst on the Animal Farm. The fat cats. I should read that. Maybe I'll do that today. I'll rent that on Audible or something.
Volkswagen official said, it's just an allegory for communism.
Communism.
Byzantiadev said, the horse starting drama because he wasn't getting fairly paid and going on the Pigs podcast.
Wow, they were so ahead of the time. How did they know? I want to do Severance, but it's for animals on the farm. And it's just called Animal Severance. You thought they were depressed when they were in cages. Well, what if you could sever that cage life? That guy's really upset. But the other guy's having an amazing life. That other cow, the severed cow, the Audi cow, that guy's living it up. Meanwhile, if we ever tried to get a cow to be sentient and break free and rise up, that would be it. Oh my God, I can't even imagine the hellish existence of being trapped in a space where I can't even move my body. It's just kind of stupid that it's just like, well, we're shocked. They're plucking their own feathers out. Oh, what the hell? Yeah, would you want to do this?
I've always wanted to write the Hunger Games, but it starts during the first years of the rebellion having to govern after the Civil War.
Interesting. We could write fan fiction. What's wrong with fan fiction? Like I said, you can't monetize it, but there's something magical about that I can't. I'm doing it just purely for the love. Something I love about the fan fiction community. Same with mashups. I wish the mashup creators got paid. They should, but they get taken down.
Volkswagen official said, "You can't realistically make up the story for the world to make tints in that."
Yeah. Has that ever happened? It has to have happened. Someone wrote a fan fiction and it just actually got turned into a movie. I feel like I've read stories about that happening.
So many stories end at the end of the war as if they'll rule much better in the ashes.
Ah, interesting.
Volkswagen official said, "My least favorite trope is making up casts of people who do one thing in society."
Hell yeah. Yeah, that's what I love to do. I love to do one simple thing.
Yeah, that's the crop growers, they grow crops.
Yeah. I never branch out and do anything else.
"I'm sure a government that used child soldiers to sell its propaganda is totally trustworthy."
I don't know, they do it in Mad Max and it makes sense. If your town is around a vital resource or something, that's all you're going to be doing. If you're in a mining town, all you're going to be doing is mining. Everything else is the cherry on top. I see it as kind of, a closeness to a mining company where all you do is one thing. Farming, doesn't make as much sense, but, the comparison. Yeah, so as long as it's time to do a basic resource, I'm fine with them. I've come around. I've convinced myself.
It makes sense for a dictator to want that, but not the people of the country.
Good point, yeah.
Volkswagen official said, "There was one where there was only one caste of people who are allowed to procreate."
All right, we can only pick one type of people. Who do we pick? Well, we want someone good to procreate with. Let's see. Okay, all the hot women over there. It should be based on intelligence and a well-rounded school. Oh, no, only based on attractiveness. Get in the pile, ladies. And who should breed with them? Now comes the actual thought. Well, clearly the hot guys. No. They're not smart enough. We're going to be a race of morons. We need to send our biggest, fattest scholars. And, B, I came up with the idea. I should get in the pile. Politicians, leaders of the free world.
Byzantiadev said, the bow and arrow is a magical weapon capable of destroying tanks.
Oh, damn. What would it actually take? I want to do a Mythbusters. What would it take for one arrow to, even if you had, thermite attached, one arrow, it would have to be, What would it actually take for one arrow to take down like an M1 Abrams tank? Aiming is no issue. Let's say skill. She's really good. She can hit a pinhead on a side of a barn door. So if it's a super small target on a tank that you can just shoot in the exhaust port and blow it up, okay. But what would it take for one arrow? I said thermite, but it just has to disable the tank. The whole tank doesn't got to be destroyed. It's just got to be functionally worthless. It can't move anymore and it can't shoot.
It's the equivalent of an action movie where guns have to miss to not kill the heroes when it would otherwise make sense.
Yeah. Yeah. So many of that, like, you know, people are running by and lasers are flying by, like, and people are like running out in front of someone that's like, their buddy is like shooting a gun right next to him. It's like, don't do that. I'm shooting my gun. You want to get shot too? Do you know how not accurate these things are? Do you know how skill-based this is? And I can't not shoot you if you're like running in the line of fire. Do you think I'm that skilled to make the bullet go over my friend? It's impossible. All right, my BPM, 144, vigorous BPM it says. So we're keeping it up. We're keeping it in a good zone. At 30 minutes, I'll start
of the pointless sacrifice.
My ground workout.
Usually they say go on without me to deal with maybe 2 goons.
Yeah. We could totally get you. You know, there's still going to be a horde of zombies right behind you. You're not even buying us like 1 second, maybe. No, go on without me. Yeah, I hate that. Hold the door kind of made sense. But yeah, still. And they set the hell up out of the Hodor. He had to do that. He had to do that shit. Okay? Hodor had to do that shit. But yeah, for the most part, it doesn't make any sense. Yeah. I love when everybody unanimously in the theater is like, what? No, you run too. There is no reason for this. What's a funny sacrifice? What's a movie with an egregious self-sacrifice? That's like, this made no sense.
The end of Titanic is awful for that.
Oh yes, that's the perfect
example. An old
example.
woman throws away millions of 90s dollars.
Biz, you found it out. Everyone was like, why didn't that bitch move over on that door? It was a big-ass door. It's already floating. Just scooch. I can do it. Let me at least get my toes out the water. We can lie down like it's a bed. Lengthwise. Busted on Mythbusters. Oh, the Titanic door thing? Really? Yeah, door would sink. Get on the door. A door would for sure sink. A door would have to be like 8 times the surface area, I feel like, to maybe not that big, but definitely way more surface area. Oh, they made it work. Oh, okay, interesting. What did they do? Yeah, they could have engineered a raft. If only these people were smarter.
I learned that when I was 13 and tried to jump on a single floating barrel.
Oh, yeah. It's wood. It floated with 2 people. Oh, okay. There you go.
Bulkbogan official said, "That's some lame criticism TBH.
Boy.
Hey, thanks for the follow, Clement.
Oh, hey Clement Jerry, thanks for hitting that follow button.
Clement Jerry. I love this game. Is this a bot? I can't tell. Something tells me this is cookie cutter message. I love the game of fitness and health. Dang, I thought someone new was following, and it just turned out to be a bot. They just both got on top of it and lied down. Yeah.
Byzantiadev said, "Are you speed running exercise?"
Yeah, speed running exercise. I stopped
Bulkbogan
eating
official
and
said,
drinking water.
"Jack died because Spielberg wanted it for dramatic effect."
Let's lose some weight. The quickest way to weight loss is I'm going to die for a couple of days, okay? That's going to really ramp up the weight loss. Then, surgeons are going to bring me back to life perfectly okay.
Same as eagles
I
not
asked
flying
them
to
to-
mortar.
You know, mist my brain so I don't get super dried out. You know, squirt a little bottle in each ear. It's going to be okay.
Byzantiadev
And then,
said,
in 1 week,
"Can you beat exercise without walking?"
I'll be 100 pounds lighter. Can you beat exercise without walking? Now that's a fun idea. Can I lose 10 pounds without doing blank? The most common form of... I feel like we already posed a good question. Can I lose weight by just lifting weights? I think you could. If you stay in a calorie deficit and I do no cardio, I think I could lose weight.
Bulkbogan
would it be
official
slow?
said, "Is
Yeah.
there a coupe training bike?"
But then that's a lot of
Byzantiadev
effort
said,
for...
"At
no,
Bulkbogan
yeah.
official
Where it's
Gandalf
like the
was
obvious
just
answer is
addicted to
obvious.
drama."
Gandalf was just addicted to drama. Is there a co-op training bike? Yeah. Yeah, where's the... Hey, I see you got the stationary bikes. Where's the tandem stationary bike? What? The tandem one? So I can co-op with my buds?
Had to pick the smallest, weakest people to go on quests just to play on hard mode. Bulkbogan official said, "Were there training bikes with one big wheel at the front in the olden times?"
Penny farther, yeah. Help me, my legs are sore. I can't get off of this damn thing. Now I'm trapped up here. I just stationary rode for 27 miles. And now, I guess I just live on this penny farthing exercise bike. Could you toss me a refreshment, a gal? Yes, you. You don't like that I call you gal? What?
Byzantiadev said, "At least one person must have broken a leg because they had to fall off a penny farthing."
Yeah. How the hell did you get on those things? Did you have to have a ladder? There's no, like... It's one of those things, too, where it's like... There's no ladder on it. The usability score for those things is 0. How the hell do I get on it, first off? Do people just literally, like, climb up? Like a fireman pole? Like... Alright, there we go. 30 minutes on the bike. Let's lift some weights and then finish out.
Bulkbogan official said, that's why Zoomers now don't exercise much.
Yeah.
Byzantiadev said, the first guy to use one must have looked ridiculous. Bulkbogan official said, they just tank an Uber instead.
Alright, here we go. I'm going to try to rearrange the camera here. Enhance effects. How do I turn them off?
Byzantiadev said, at Bulkbogan official a sequel to Crazy Taxi would be Crazy Uber now.
Crazy Uber. Crazy Uber. That's not very good, but you know what? Let's try that. Let's try it. This damn thing's in the way. Well, you'll be able to see me from the floor. Let's try it out. Let's try it out. All right. Let's see. Sit-ups, planks.
Are you ready to make a fixed fee on each job? Are you ready? Here we go.
I'll do some
Cue
push-ups.
the offspring asterisk.
Sit-ups, push-ups, planks.
Bulkbogan official said, crazy
we'll
hyperloop and it's just a straight line with
we'll
Teslas in them.
Laying down, so I don't have to buy a bench. What else? What have I not worked on? I think that's pretty good. And then I'll do the normal stuff, and then we'll just repeat. Okay, here we go. From the floor. There we go. I'm still here. All right, sit-ups. 1. Oh, this hurts. 2, 3, 4. I'll just do the crunch. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Alright, I did baby crunches, but alright, let's figure out how the hell am I gonna do. Alright. From the knees, some push-ups. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, go to 14. 13, 14, 15. All right, I'll plank for a minute. Okay, here we go. Planking for a minute. Planking for a minute. We got this going now. Hey Google. Hey Google. Nah, whatever. Hey Google, start a stopwatch. All right, here we go. We're going for as long as I can. All right, that was almost 1 minute. 1 minute plank. All right. Now we lift some weights.
I went to GE piss and they funking got jamsin'.
They got me. All right, hold on. I'm drenched. They got me drenching. All right, we'll lift some weights. Oh, shit, I forgot. I want to do this. All right, back to the ground. We're going to try bench press, but from the ground. So,
Speaking of planks, you guys remember panking?
I remember. I remember. All right. You can sort of see me still. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
In fact, remember the times when every fucking things had to be a challenge?
9, 10, 11, 12. All right, chest and core has been my most slept on muscle groups. So getting it in there. Whew.
Byzantiadev said, I do. The challenges never left, they just became crimes on TikTok. Must be easy to make that arrest.
Yeah, people just doing pranks or whatever. Pranks is just the guy for, I'm just going to go assault somebody today. Well, it's just a prank, bro. So funny, but also so horrific that these people spread like a plague to society. So desperate they got views because they're like, Jesus, this guy will do anything. Let's put him in harm's way. And then people doing the fake pranks.
Volkswagen official said, yeah, I guess, just at that time it was so mainstream it got on TV.
Just going to Walmart and being like, hey, I'll give you $20 if you just be in my video for 5 seconds. And he makes him look horrible. When he's the horrible one. Cutting reaction shots out of... How is that not illegal? How is that not character assassination? How do reality TV shows get away with like cutting things out of context? I should be able to sue your ass, but they probably sign such ironclad agreements to waive any litigation.
And
But
now we get shit like.
yeah. All right, here we go. Standard circuit now. 1, 2, don't swing. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
White boy orders dinner in perfect mignonese.
10,
Restaurant owner is shocked.
11, 10. Yeah, people ordering in Chinese or like speaking weird, you know, African languages or native stuff like stuff that like not a whole lot of people would know. Sorry for belly. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
There are lingo grifters that learn like a copupler phrases to impress with locals.
Yeah. Yeah, people are like, I can speak every language on the planet. Or, guys who hang out in front of the Eiffel Tower and Central Park and stuff. And like, I could say hi in any language. Come up and try to trick me. And he just knows a few phrases. It's just like, you don't know how to speak the language, though. So it's really kind of an empty gesture. It's nice that you know how to say hello. Good for you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Now break up in any language. I'm able to break up with you right here, right now. Any language. Now that would be something to watch because that requires some more context. You gotta like dole it out. You gotta, I don't know. You can't just say it's over. That's not what I'm talking about. A breakup, you gotta be gentle. Add some context. What went wrong in the relationship? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14.
Nah, just get ghosted on them talking apps.
There you go. I get broken up with. During a breakup, you don't want your ex to talk to you anymore? I don't even have an ex.
Byzantiadev said, what if you somehow dated someone that speaks a foreign language but all you ever learned was how to break up?
Now that's funny. Or, when you learn a bad word and you're like, shit, like I'm in front of a native speaker. They're like, do you know any? Yeah, I do. What do you know? Oh, just what the Chaldean students in high school taught me. Oh yeah, like what? Yeah, that was the one thing. All the Chaldean kids at my school, they just taught us one word. They're like,
Bulk Hogan official said, I know all the slurs in your native language, girl.
Yeah, they taught us how to say, I don't even know. I guess you can't really search it up, and maybe I'll get flagged, but Arab Kusamuk, which I guess means like suck your mother's wee wee or something. I'm like, that's such a cartoony way. And yet, if you said that to anybody and they knew what you meant, they would get so angry and be like, oh, that's funny. And all the other kids would be cracking up. And it's like, hey, that guy told me to say it. It's like, oh, okay. But that was the only thing that they would teach us how to say. And they said it a lot. This was like their F word, I guess, yeah. They'd be saying that, shouting that down the hallways. The teacher would just be totally oblivious. That had to be fun, to say something and just have it.
I never got your mom jokes.
Ears. I never got your mom jokes. Yeah, were people really that fired up? I don't know. I mean, I love my mom. Don't insult my mom, but I'm like Teflon. Ain't nothing. I've never been super offended by your mama joke. Maybe. I don't want that to be a challenge, but
she an independent woman. She can handle her romantic life the way she likes.
Yeah, exactly. All right. Going back down. I got to do the full thing. Whew. I like this mic stand. It's almost as if they expected you to want to put it anywhere where it was near.
Waddell, guys.
2, 3, 4. Doing crunches. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Oh, that hurts. That hurts the core. These bad boys. I don't want to punch a hole in the wall, but I'm afraid I might. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Byzantiadev said, my favorite bad jokes are panto jokes. They practically write themselves, but they don't make much sense outside of the UK.
13, 14, 15. All right, back to normal circuit. Panto jokes? What the heck's a panto joke? Can you give an example? Very curious. Although I guess you just said it wouldn't make sense outside the UK, but. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Don't swing them. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Don't swing. Last one. 12.
Bulkbogan official said, I got a YouTube recommendation of Vargskelathor Joel AI doing RP about destroying countries.
1, 2. That sounds fun. 4.
It core
3,
58 views.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. The classic is when the character would speak to the audience and the villains obviously squeaks around. He's behind you. Yeah, I like that. There's something weird to that. That's like a childhood, like peekaboo. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Something about childhood innocence, the gullibility, but also the creativity to believe anything. You know, what if this, then that, can lead to some very fascinating, new looks at the world. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. All right, one more round, and then I think we'll be done. Woo-hoo-hoo.
Byzantiadev said, made my day.
Kids can be savage. I was volunteering, and one of the students said, "Oh, hell no." Okay. That's hilarious. Made my day. Yeah. I wish that I guess you can't really go the reverse, but this should be for any future roast, you should just have like your average teenager. So all these comedians spend all this time, tastefully coming up with roast jokes and, really trying to get in on their personal life. Invite any teenage kid from a high school, any bully, and they will roast the hell out of you better than any of your friends can. I don't know what it is. They're roasting people all day, every day. They are literal, like, forged in the fire roast masters. Maybe they've done that already. Has anybody had a roast where they just invited a kid up on stage and been like, look at your... Yeah, that's always the best. Because, people are most self-conscious about their appearance, kids go right for the jugular. Look at oh no, my appearance, the thing I can't change, the thing I'm most self-conscious about secretly, but I try to give an iron. Yeah, okay, look at my what? Anyway. All right, back to the ground. That's a service? Yeah, I mean, I guess like Wiener Circle in Chicago. They like to, it's a hot dog place where they roast you. How did that start? Someone having the worst day at their job, and then someone comes back and goes, "Can you roast me again?" And that just takes off from there. All these people that would have just been fired are now like famous, semi-famous. Now that's the dream. That's the American dream, is where I let it loose. Everyone wants to let it loose, but you just can't.
Bulk Bogan official said, shall be been a coffee place.
Should have been a coffee place. Now that's what I...
Byzantiadev said, in Birmingham, UK there's a restaurant where bad service is the gimmick.
Bulk Bogan, that's a great idea. Wiener Hut, but it's for coffee. All right, crunches. 5, 6, 7, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
Just googled Wiener Hut.
12,
It jumped to Weenie Hut JRs and there's a full wiki about it.
15. Or maybe it's Wiener Circle? I can't remember. Just Google hot dog insults.
Bulkbogan official said, there's a wiki about everything.
Yeah. Yep. All right. Whew. Oh, my core is burning. But more importantly, I'm finally taking care of it. So, tomorrow's gonna suck. But like maybe every other day, do a core workout. Get it in there. Maybe every day. I don't know. Just every day, do a full circuit thing. I don't know. I'm just figuring it out right now, folks. My arms definitely get bigger whenever I do this, though. So.
Byzantiadev said, having a burning core / heart is a staple of every 80s workout song.
4, yeah. 5, the fire within. 6, 7, don't swing. 8, 9, come on. 10, 2 more. 11, 12. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Bulkbogan official
9,
said, good core exercise.
10,
Do a windmill in the hardcore concert mosh pit.
12. Now that's a good idea. All right. Hey, what are we doing over here? I got a bunch of guys who are 6'5 plus, 300 pounds, and we're going to mosh in this small room for 30 seconds. What? All right, get ready. That would be a fun workout, though. Fun gimmick. 2, 3, 4.
Byzantiadev said, in Japanese mosh pits there's flat out spin kicks.
8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I remember, I normally mosh, and I like to mosh and have a fun mosh. Roughest mosh I've ever was in was seeing Bush, I think. Very strange person to have a crazy mosh, but there it was.
Bulkbogan official said, it's all fun and games until a furry gets his skull caved in mosh pit.
There you go. Holy shit. Real story.
Real story.
The only time I didn't mosh was Lamb of God, when I was like the shortest guy there. I was like, I saw the light.
Byzantiadev said,
I saw Final
they
Destination
suited up?
happening and me getting stomped on. And then my friend, who's like 5'2", was like, well, I'm going in. And she ran in. And she was fine, but I don't know. I got two in my head. Are they suited up? I was just like, I'm not fucking with this. And it was pretty wild. 1, 2.
Bulkbogan official said, yeah, some doyoki thought it was a good idea to crowd kill them.
7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Do people still mosh anymore? Did COVID kill that? I feel like things are kind of rolling back from COVID times. Hey, there we go. We hit an hour. Okay, that works out perfect. I do 30 minutes on the bike and 30 minutes lifting weights, 3 sets. Wow, that timed out perfectly. Okay, what a happy accident. Well, have a good rest of your days. I got to get to work. See you tomorrow morning. Bye ho wee way. All right, I'll end this one first. Tic Tac. See you tomorrow morning. Double bye to you. Special bye to you guys. Bye, Biz. Bye, Bulk. Have a good rest of your days. See you tomorrow.